Did I finish Cyberpunk? No. No, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I can't put a crane on this, can I? What can you put on the back of this? Nothing. Advanced medium. Let's go high power medium. Advanced is extended rope and improved motor. Okay. This only has off-road tires. It doesn't have mud tires. Honestly, I think that's fine. Okay. Sorry. Honestly, let's go with this one. This one's gonna be better. I don't know why I did that. No, I think it's sinuses. The weather's been changing around here a lot recently. It's like every couple of days it's 85, 90 degrees, and then like 2 days later it's like 50, and then 2 days later it's 90, and 2 days later it's 50. Wreaks havoc on my sinuses. The stabilizers look like they need skis. If I get any lower in the mud, they will. You were here this morning, weren't you, Matthew? Did I see that website that someone posted in Discord? You think it's for Cappy, but you have no idea how it got there?
Love them. Little angry looking Boris.
They just all look mad.
Yeah. Well, or like spicy. I love them. It's not very and they have the American right?
Very weird.
Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Look at this kiwi. I love it.
Okay, that looks stupid.
That's fresh.
What about me?
Number 2.
You're fine, I guess.
Yeah, you're fine. He's there.
Cappy said they're mid.
Oh, shut up. Don't.
You weren't sure how far down the darker hole she would go with them?
Oh, I love.
She's not real big on darker hole stuff. But like, she played a lot. What were the Alice games that came out like on PS2 or whatever?
Alice.
Yeah. American McGee's Alice. Yeah, she likes those games. So she's into like dark twisted stuff sometimes. Oh, it's Migraine Rabbit. He's got a little brain cap. It's so dumb and cute. I hate you too, Tally. It gives me gift ideas. I don't need gift ideas. I know what Cappy likes.
Candy.
True. Gives you gift ideas. Shut up. Okay, so gift locations to buy from. I also don't need those.
No, they're good. They're good.
I hate you too, Talon. You had a moment of imagined tapestry where the rolls of tape find their lineage. The fuck are you talking about? I feel like there's other information, like there was another sentence that you forgot to send me prior to that one. How did I read it like that? Had a moment and imagined tapestry as where rolls of tape find their lineage. I don't understand. How am I supposed to read that? Were there commas? Am I supposed to infer commas where there are none? Oh, there's a fucking stump right there. No, for the first time you had left out words. No, the first time you had left out words. It was meant to be compared to ancestry equals tapestry. Tapestry.
Oh, tape. That's what he's saying, but it's like rolls of tape, ancestry, tape. The rolls of tape find their lineage.
I had a moment and imagined tapestry. Period. Where rolls of tape find their lineage. That makes more sense. Sorry, for me, if you have it all in one sentence, I think it's all to be read perfectly nonstop all the way through. I had a moment of imagined tapestry where rolls of tape find their lineage, and I read tapestry. I don't know. I thought he meant tapestry too, like cloth wall hangings.
Yeah.
Keep going. Oh, you dickhole. You have dumb, deep thoughts? I don't know that I would have called that a deep thought, but yeah, you can just have dumb thoughts if you want. That's totally fine. You're really bad with sentence structure and punctuation. It's totally fine. I have no problem with people being bad with sentence structure and punctuation. What I do have problems with is people who are bad at sentence structure and punctuation and get mad at other people for not understanding it. That's when I get annoyed. I have no problem if you have bad punctuation, syntax, all that stuff. Just don't yell at me when I misunderstand your statement. Trying to fucking push this thing. And it won't push. I should just know what you mean? No. I'm not like that. No, few people are. But I have had people come in here before. They're like, "You know what I mean?" I'm like, I fucking don't. I don't know what to tell. Raise the crane. Okay. Refuel. Give me all your juice. Okay. You weren't yelling? I never said you were yelling. I didn't say you, I said other people. Other people insinuates not you. Or at least I thought it did. I don't know why this truck wants to lean so badly. Not all of these roads. What the fuck? Not all of these roads are canted 45 degrees every 5 feet. Alright, there we go. Jeez. What? Listing like a boat? I know, right? Between breakfast and lunch, you have brunch. Is there one between lunch and dinner? Yeah, Lupper. Sunch? That sounds gross. Hey, you want to go grab Sunch? Ew. Sounds like a disease. I would always think that whichever one comes first should be the first half of the word. Hence, brunch is brunch and lunch. Lunch and dinner would be, I guess, linner, but you would do lunch and supper, do lupper. That's the combination that makes the most sense to me in my brain, and also sounds the least awkward. To me, that is. In some places you have dinner and supper. Never heard of dinner and supper as two different things. Those have always been the same meal, just with two different names. It's Lupper around there too. Okay. God, tree stumps are the fucking worst, dude. They don't want to let you off. You've heard a lot of people in the South call dinner for lunch. So you'd have breakfast, dinner, and supper, and omit lunch? I have never heard that in my entire life. Whoever those people are that you've heard that from, those people are crazy. Not calling a soda a pop? Wait, are you from up north? Originally? Do you call it pop? Ugh. That's fucked up. Kansas City? Oh, north. I mean, I guess it's north compared to some other places, but it's central. Ugh. Pop. I always thought pop sounded gross. Who the hell uses that? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. In my area, Coke is generic. Don't get me wrong. I have since started shifting towards soda just because I'm on the internet. Everyone in your family says pop. Like, you're not the first person I've ever heard that said pop. But every person I've ever heard said pop, I thought it was fucking weird. Soda pop. Yeah, so call it soda. Why use the last half of the word? That's weird. Use the first half. Why are you so fucking weird, Duke Talon? Is your wife from the South? One syllable versus two? I don't care. I'm sorry it's so exhausting to use two-syllable words. Also, how did you get your wife to marry you if you called it pop? I would have been all like, bro, that's a deal breaker. Get the fuck out. That had to be something that was brought up during your dating phase. She had to be like, all right, dude, look, you're going to have to stop calling it pop. Wait, why the fuck am I here? Oh, yeah, okay. She didn't marry you for how you spoke? Yeah, but still, that had to have come up. No self-respecting Southerner is going to be like, nah, it's cool, you can keep calling it pop. You'd be like, I'm changing that about you. You had pretty much already changed how you said it before you met her. Okay. Fair. So it's not like it's a recent thing. Like your kids are in college. So it's been like 20 years you've been calling it soda instead of pop. Why are you bringing it up now then? You still bitter about this? I'm still bitter I had to change 20 years ago. Southerners are mean when it comes to that. I wouldn't say they were mean. I mean, I'm sure some of them were, but those people are also dicks, so. Not even your Pennsylvania neighbors call it pop? Well, it's not really a Pennsylvania thing. It's a north central U.S. So it's like Michigan, Montana, and then down to like, I guess down to like Kansas is apparently where it roughly stops. Ask them how they say radiator. Swear to God, if they say it some weird way. Radiator is correct. What do you say other than radiator? Not like people are out there going, radiateur. Get out of here. Be like, I'm sorry, you can't watch my stream anymore. What is this pronunciation you're fishing for, Two Talon? I must know. Is it just me, or are there like lines coming off of that cable on the left side of my windshield there? Looks like there's shadow copies coming off of it. Rad Eater? Rad Eater? No, that's wrong. That is not a correct pronunciation. Sounds like somebody trying to, like... Radiator. Oh, instead of radiator. Radiator? That's less bad. I didn't say anything to you.
Oh, why were you looking at me?
Because you're pretty.
Oh, fuck off.
That checks out. Short sound instead of long. Or how your boss says siren. Yeah, how does he say that? I've heard radiator before. Doesn't really bother me all that much. I thought it was a rad eater at first, and I was all like, all right, no, that's just wrong. That's not even acceptable. How's your boss say siren? What is that? Like the gas? There's no gas called Psy. Or C. Siren? S-I, that's Psy. R-A-N, that's red. Siren. Yeah, that's correct. Siren? I mean, also wrong, but not quite as bad as... Not quite as bad as I was expecting. So he just sounds like he elongates some of his vowel sounds. I was out there looking for that siren. Sounds a little hick. I mean, you're from Kansas and you're dealing with people in the South. People say siren and it's just like, yeah, all right. It's not that he's. It's less a mispronunciation and more an accent. Iron, like Arn. You like an Aaron earned and iron earned. Fuel. Okay. Oh my god. There is only... Okay. So, there are... According to the dictionary, there are 2 accepted pronunciations of that word. And the 2 accepted pronunciations are pecan and pecan. But in reality, there's only one correct pronunciation, and it's pecan. People who say pecan are just doing it for attention.
My mom says pecan.
Yeah, I know.
My mom's from Georgia.
Yeah, so's his wife, so I'm pretty much assuming his wife says pecan. The single syllable iron. Yeah, it's iron. Iron. She says pecan?
Yeah, that's what my mom says.
Yeah, that's what my mother-in-law says. I'm gonna get me some pecan pie. I'm like, no, you are not. I have purchased pecan pie. Can you give me a slice of that pecan pie? We don't have pecan pie. We have pecan pie. Whatever. I love her to death, but I'm not going to let that slide. Roof and rough. Well, part of it, and to be honest, a lot of these regional dialects are dying. So, like, the southern Georgia dialect is granted, slower than a lot of them, but a lot of them are dying off, primarily because of the internet. Roof and rough? I haven't heard rough in a long time. It's pecan around here? Well, the people around where you live are all wrong. Creek and crick? I've heard that a lot. Do what? Or. Wash and wash. Yep, that's my mom and me. I didn't get it because of where I grew up. I got it because who I grew up around. I grew up around my mom, and my mom said wash. So I picked up wash. I'm slowly losing it and saying wash most of the time now. But sometimes it slips out. The one I'm having the most problems with is athlete. I still say, I put an extra E in there. I usually say athlete. And I'm assuming I also got that from my mom, although I could be wrong.
I've heard her say.
You've heard mom say it that way? Okay. And I know that one's wrong, and I can't help it. I would say wash and wash for me are probably like 80-20. I say it the correct way now. And then athlete and athlete are 80-20 in the opposite direction. It's an enunciation thing. Well, yeah, but we're enunciating it incorrectly. Some people find it difficult to follow the TH sound with another consonant. Me! I find it very difficult to follow TH with an L. Athlete. I can do it, but like I have to think about it before I say it. You know what I mean? I have to focus, and I'm like, okay, I got this. I got this. Athlete. Fuck! Yeah. And I routinely get it wrong. Enunciation, you were trying to start with an A? Enunciation? I used to surprise people all the time when I would tell them I was from Texas. Because they'd be like, you don't sound like you're from Texas. And I'm like, okay, look, the Texas accent that you're used to hearing is either an East Texas accent or a North Texas accent. Because that's what you see in like movies and TV shows and stuff like that when they're like, hey, he's from Texas. But South Texas doesn't really have an accent. Or at least not anything like that. Phonics only works so far. Phonics is a terrible system. But I'm hooked on it, yeah. Phonics is a good idea in concept, but a terrible idea in practice. It does not help anybody learn how to spell. It worked for you. I didn't. Okay. What did I say? I didn't say no one will ever learn to speak with phonics. I said it's a bad system. You finished season 11? I don't think I even own season 9. You hated when you would ask your mom to help you spell something and she would say, look it up in the dictionary. I had the same thought process all the time. My mom never really told me to look it up in the dictionary, but my teachers always did. And that was always my response. They're like, look it up in the dictionary. And I'm like, you need to know how to spell the word to find it in the dictionary. And they're like, you can figure it out. Thanks a lot. Just tell me you don't care about helping me. I can move on. You have all the DLCs on PS5? I just haven't played this since... I had all the DLCs until I stopped playing a year and a half ago. And then I started playing again. I just haven't bought it yet because I got so much to work. I'm way behind. I'm only about half done with the stuff I do own. You have absolutely no phonic ability. Well, that's the one thing that phonics is has the biggest problem with is spelling. Because they want you to sound it out. And you can't do that in a language that has like 6 different base languages. You know? There's a lot of German, French, there's Spanish, there's just fucking Latin. Yeah, English spelling is way too inconsistent. Phonics is not a good system for that. Hell, if you wanted to spell phonics using phonics, you would start it with an F, which is immediately incorrect. Yay! Garage, thank God. Okay. What's Norway talking about? He's talking about the video game. That we're driving around. I'm playing a video game right now, and he's talking about this video game, or she. I don't know. Why did it take me back here? I'm sitting in a freaking garage. I actually have to visit the garage, don't I? You didn't know there were seasons? Yeah. They call them seasons, but it's just DLCs. They just bring out, I think they bring out like 3 to 4 DLCs a year. I have to actually enter the garage, don't I? Garage discovered. Look at that. Hey, there we go. What's the difference between Polish for shoes and Polish, the language and people? See what I did there? I reversed them. Not because I'm smart, just because I went with Polish first. You hate me? I hate me too. Let's see. So we're mostly done. I guess we could go Zimnogorsk Bridge. Or Zimnogorsk. Zimnogorsk, yeah, that's it. Where can we get concrete slabs here? Can't. Probably at the factory, though. Factory just makes metal beams. Alright, so... is there a place in the quarry for... bigger boat? Well, one of these has to need... there we go, concrete slabs. Nope. Oh, man. The worst by far is Colonel.